Good morning from Alton Towers, where I think I might be a little bit early, judging by the fact there's only 3 cars on the car park. It is very early yet, it's only just 8 o'clock and the park gates open for ERT at 9. So we're going to have a leisurely walk to the entrance. It's our first sight at the top of the vertical loop on Nemesis. And you can just about see the first corkscrew through the trees over there as well. Can't wait to get back on Nemesis. Here's an interesting addition for the busy summer months. Normally, if you want to buy day tickets, you have to go round through there. However, if you are a disabled guest, or you're coming in with the Share the Fun vouchers that Merlin annual pass holders get, you can buy your day tickets from this side of the ticket gates, which means you should have a shorter queue and you'll be able to get into the park quicker than a normal guest just queuing for a day ticket. So in the park just after 9 o'clock, nice view of the towers. There's a view of Rich as well. Here with Rich today, just me and Rich, boys' days out. Because later on, the England game is on. I'm going to watch England in the courtyard bar down there.
Some majestic unicorns today.
Yes. I'm alright for majestic unicorns, thank you.
You've got all sorts. Or maybe you're heading to a roller coaster, I don't know.
It's the Wicker Man sprint. There was one bloke who absolutely bombed it straight to the gates, or straight from the gates to Wicker Man. You'll probably see we'll get there and it'll be on the floor. Wicker Man testing, which is a good sign. And little tiny Wicker Man queue for us. So we were on the first public train of the day on Wicker Man, which was good. And we got there faster than the Sprinty Man. Thanks to some strategic placement of where we stood in the pre-show. Although we did end up kind of mid-train. It's alright though. Running well today. It'll be running really well later on this afternoon when it's warmed up a bit more as well. Although by that time there'll be a big massive queue for it, so that'll probably be our only time on Wicker Man today. Now, it's still in ERT. We've only been in ERT for 10 minutes officially. So we're going to head over to X sector and have a look what's going on. Oblivion should be open for ERT, and I have seen it going round, which is a good sign. It's been closed for a few days. And Smiler should be opening at 10, and that usually gets a really big queue straight away, so we might try and jump straight on Smiler as soon as that opens. Interestingly, Smiler isn't supposed to open until 10, but there's people on it already. So I think we shall go and get in that. We had a nice walk onto the Smiler, because I think because Oblivion wasn't working, unfortunately, they'd opened the Smiler for ERT instead, which is a decent enough move, and it meant that we got a nice walk onto the Smiler, which is good, into the Dark Forest. And yeah, as Richard just pointed out, Rita is a walk-on, which is fine by me. So we actually got on the front row on Rita with hardly any weight, and it was Rich's first ever go on the front row on Rita.
It's a lot smoother on the front.
It is, isn't it? A lot smoother. It is a lot smoother on the front. It was really enjoyable actually. I still prefer Stealth. Stealth's a lot of a better coaster than that, but it's still a decent ride. It's not bad. Now, 13 is also a 0-minute wait as the guests start to arrive into the park, so let's head to there now. Just a really small queue for 13, it's not too bad. This is going to grow very quickly now that the park's open. Sky Ride is closed and has been for some weeks because it's been really hot and they don't want people passing out in the capsules for good reason, which means we have to walk across the park to Nemesis, which is where we're going now. Nice 5-minute wait for Nemesis, that'll do. We broke 13 by the way. We had a evac from the last brake run just before the station. Just got lucky there I think. And it was good old breakdown Rich at it again as he's running towards Nemesis, trying to break Nemesis. Just about to give Galactica a go. The Nemesis. We did Nemesis on the back row.
We reserved for fast passes every day. There was no one in it, so we stuck to that.
Yeah, jumped in there, we thought we might as well. And just as we were about to board Galactica, they had an emergency stop with the train stuck halfway out the station. So we were stood waiting in the station while a bunch of people were dangling around on a train about to leave the station. And then just as they got it back up and running again, a woman came running into the station saying she'd lost her phone on the ride. So of course, the new policy at Alton Towers is that they shut the entire ride down and everybody has to wait while they go and find this woman's phone.
The ridiculous thing about that is it was health and safety. Because they could see their phone, they couldn't risk that person jumping over the fence to get it.
Yeah. So to allow for people potentially being stupid enough to try and climb over a fence to get their phone, they have to shut the whole ride down, which is an interesting one. Anyway, construction fence around Nemesis Subterranean. Let's have a look at that. So we've got construction going on here. Got this scaffolding with some black tarpaulin around it, and a little gazebo around the old ride entrance area here. No word from the park yet as to what they're actually doing. Could be a scare maze, or they could be dismantling the actual drop tower inside, and that fits in with the rumours that have circulated recently, because Alton Towers have trademarked the Alton Towers dungeon, and the dungeon trademark of course being owned by Merlin. We could very well be seeing an Alton Towers dungeon attraction opening soon. Time for a bit of Duel. It's at River Rapids, which is currently a 1 hour queue, despite there being half empty boats going around. Due to the park's new policy that they've got going on this year, which is they won't force groups to share boats, and they're also not letting parties any bigger than 6 all in the same boat. Boat not in use. We're quite full of pizza pasta buffet now. Oh yeah. Oh, quite a significant amount of pizza pasta buffet. So, Wickerman is looking like, according to the app, it's only half an hour queue at the moment. So it seems like a good idea to let the pizza digest for half an hour or so while we stand in the queue for Wickerman. Curse of Rich struck again. Wickerman broke down just as we walked into the queue line. The Wickerman is experiencing a delay.
It's the commentator's curse.
Just told Lucy.
It wasn't broken down. It broke down as soon as we got into the queue.
Ah well. So we're going to have a little walk back over to Forbidden Valley, because Nemesis is only a 15-minute wait, and we do fancy the front row on Nemesis. So it'll probably be more like a half an hour wait for the front. So that pizza pasta should be well digested by then. Lake's looking really dry today. Obviously we had a really hot spell for weeks and weeks. We've barely had any rain, and this lake is only a few inches deep now. Really shallow. Hopefully it doesn't dry up completely for all the fish in there. Just the curse of Rich strikes again. We're not coming to theme parks with Rich anymore. We walked from Wickerman as that had just broken down. Now we got to Nemesis, and this is also broken down just as we walked in. So it's not going well. I'm glad we got on it before at least. Unfortunately they cleared the queue out of Nemesis because they're not confident of getting it back up and running anytime soon. So they have given us some priority passes on the way out, some fast passes. But we're going to go and have a moan at guest services because this is ridiculous now. Ride availability is absolutely shocking since late morning this morning. Don't know what's going on today in the park, but let's go and have a complaint at guest services and see what they give us. We've been to guest services and had a moan, and they've given us three free fast passes each, rather. And now we're running out of time for the England game. We've got less than an hour until kick-off. Shortest wait in the park. It's Rich's favourite ride, Spinball Wizard. Only 10-minute wait apparently, according to the app. Rich is really excited by Spinball, as you can see. Since we went on Spinball, so we had a 10-minute wait for Spinball, and then we just had a 20-minute wait at the bar here in the courtyard, where it's very busy, as you can see. There's lots of people here watching England in the quarter-final of the World Cup. Standing by the toilet traffic. Yeah, keep getting loads of people barging past going to the loop. It's awesome. Anyway, we're going to not record any of the screen because apparently FIFA are very on top with their copyright treatment, and I don't want any copyright strikes. So we'll see you guys after the game. So it's a very successful England game. We got to jump on it a couple of minutes early. Well, England were 2-0 up. It's looking alright. We've been keeping an eye on it on the phone. It looks like it's about to finish 2-0, which is all good. And just about got time for one last ride of the day, I think. It's going to be Oblivion, which is opened since we couldn't get on it this morning. Be a shame not to do Oblivion. As we walk through this dark bit and my face disappears. Let's get on it. On our way out of the park now. Got one last ride in on Oblivion there at the end. As good as ever. It's good to get that in, and it kind of completes the set of all the major coasters in the park for the day. Yeah. Which is really good considering ride availability has not been amazing today. And the queue times have been quite long throughout the day, but we managed to dodge that for the most part. And we've spent 2 hours watching football in the middle of the day. And we still got on everything. And we've got some fast passes for a future date as well.
Yeah, so
sure, work out well.
Keep you updated with those, because we're not convinced they're going to work.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we get on with those next time. But that's it for now. It's been a good day here with Rich.
Thanks.
Looking forward to doing it again soon. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow our adventures, and we'll see you guys soon.